If you want to learn how to trade just like me, join the community, click the private Discord link, sign up through this membership level, and you will gain access to weekly group mentorship calls for free. Another day, another 10% move. Gosh, I'm getting used to that. We were saying that a lot every day. Apart from yesterday, of course, it was up, but another 10% day today at least. So today we've come into the $42 area. Let's see if we hit 43. Yeah, we hit 43, so very close to our $50 technical target. It's not just a technical target, it's just a psychological level that we're using. And if we zoom out a little bit, you start to understand why I'm targeting this area. We've placed a fib pretty much on this inverse head and shoulders. First shoulder on the left over here, this is the shoulder, but when we started to come up, we dumped from that location. This has essentially resulted in this dump. It's this wick right over there. So the highest point before the dump right there, not going off of my all-time high. That is going to get more specific targets to the upside beyond the ones I have at the moment. But we're just going off of, we're essentially coming back up to the neckline over here. We broke out, and then the next level of resistance above that neckline is of course the high, the lower high, where we dumped to our bear market bottom from. So we're retracing back up to that high, and so I'm placing my fib from there to our bottom, showing us where the golden pocket is, the levels that we need to hold in order to get this continuation higher. So the reversal wave was created back over here, and it essentially means that all these targets to the upside are valid. And so that's why over the past few weeks or days you've heard me talking about a $35 target, because it's the 1272, and here we have the 1414 at $52, but 50 is a brick wall in terms of it is a psychological level, and so that's why I'm using 50 rather than 52. And equally up here, the psychological level would be $90, but the specific technical target out of the inverse head and shoulders pattern is $89. So we're just front running. These will still get met, of course, but yeah, I've already explained the reasonings. Now, that's why you've also seen in the title today, $50 and $89. So you've seen it in the thumbnail, because those are our next two targets. And if you remember from yesterday's update, we also marked out some key levels that need to hold for further continuation forward, which are these yellow lines over here. Now let's go to the daily time frame to look at that a little bit clearer. We might have to scale to the 4 hour as this is a bit condensed, but we'll start off with the daily time frame. So we can now see that after this pump over the past 3 days, 1, 2, 3, it's allowed this 20 moving average, which was all the way down here, to drag up a little bit more and is almost in line with the support, which I was saying can't be lost if we want to get this initial continuation. So that level of support was held with a bullish candlestick pattern, and we saw that follow through to meet these technical targets. Now we've met the first 4 between the 1272 and the 2, and we've got these final 2 here at 44 and 45. I know there's nothing beyond this point to suggest 50 is the target, but as it's a psychological level, as well as along the way to meeting these targets, we've pushed through this yellow line, which is the $35 technical target. And so now that that is support, we should continue to the $52 target. But we know $50 is a psychological number. And we've also got these Fibonacci suggesting 45. Now I know that's a little bit lower than 50, but it's just showing you that it's we've essentially just showing us targets essentially, and we're using our larger fibs to understand this a little bit more. Usually when we break 35, you're going to go to 50, and break this one, you're going to the next one, which sits at 92. Understand that. And then these smaller fibs are just helping you along that journey. So we know, okay, once we break through this golden pocket, we're going to meet these. Boom. When we met those, that's above $35. So you've now started the journey to 50. And then along that journey to 50, we're also being shown potential resistance points before that target is eventually getting met. I'm now going to go over to the 4 hour time frame, but make sure if you haven't already to like, subscribe, comment and share. We've been analyzing on the YouTube update Injective since it was about $5, and now we're sitting at $40. We've pretty much almost 10x since the moments I started making videos on Injective, and now it's only a few months ago, guys. So absolutely incredible work from Injective, but also well done to all the holders out there. If you're new around here, just make sure you do subscribe, turn on that notification bell, and I would also suggest all of you to follow me on Twitter, where I post multiple updates throughout the day. So Louis_crypto is the name, but use the links down below. So just looking and zooming in on the 4-hour time frame to explain those key levels of support again. So essentially, why did I mark out that $35 level of support, slightly above $1 higher, 36? Well, essentially, when we are approaching these targets over here, it is resistance. So the fact that we push through and close right there is great. And so going forward, the lower end becomes support. And so we created that wick, and going forward, you can't lose that with candle closes. You can go below, as you see with these wicks, but did the bodies close below that yellow line? No, and that is why we got this continuation higher. So I actually set this up for you guys yesterday, if you remember, and I was essentially saying, if we do want to continue to these targets, if we want to see $50 soon in the immediate short term, so that could be days, that could be a week or so, or even 2 weeks, then we just need to hold above the 1272. You're allowed to dump lower. Usually when we lose the 20, I'd say we're coming to the 55. That is holding around the golden pocket where the reversal wave was created. Please understand, where we were seeing wicks here to the upside, it's showing us that this is our top, and so we're meant to put in a lower low. But as I marked out this level of previous resistance as support, you need to lose that for the, of course, continuation of this dump. We never got the continuation of the dump. We held the 20 moving average as support. We did lose it, but we didn't lose this low. And because of that, we reclaimed the 20, pushed through this area where we were calling our top. It now becomes support. And so that's why if we do want to continue to $50, you just need to hold support. And remember, everything changed right down over here. And I was lucky enough to tell you guys this, and now as long as we continue to hold above this golden pocket area, we will meet all these targets, 44, 45, and eventually $50. But again, as I was mentioning in yesterday's update, if you want to continue up in the immediate short term, we just want to hold above this level, but it would be totally fine even if we lose this, because this is where everything pretty much changed. And as long as that is being held going forward, we will meet that 50 and then eventual $89 technical target. And if we now zoom out to the 5-day time frame, you can see that this move has been, since its breakout to where we are right now, a 350% gain, with our final target at a 900% move, given totally free here on the channel. If you're already a holder, great, but if you weren't aware of Injective, wow, I'm so happy for you, and hopefully we can continue to see further gains ahead. Just because $90 here is the final target, this is not a suggestion of my bull market top price prediction. Nowhere near, in fact. If you want to see that, I've already made a video on it before. We are expecting $200 plus, but I think that is even a bit too conservative now. We're going to see a run like BNB and Solana for Injective and Casper. They are the Sol and BNB of this bull run. So very exciting times ahead. Make sure on your way out to like, subscribe, comment, share. If you want to get educated, then use the links down below. Head over to the Twitter to private message me about the offers, because with some certain things like the mentorship, I will throw in my course for free. You have that for life. I will also throw in 2 months free in my Discord chat in there, on top of your one-to-one mentorship sessions, whether that's 3, 5, or 10 hours. You're also going to have access to group mentorship sessions in the Discord community. We do 2 a week on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and yeah, that's where we go over my exact strategy, and pretty much what you see in the videos is being taught, plus a little bit more of advanced things that I don't show in my videos but that I use in my personal trading. Use the links down below if you want to join the community. Cheers everyone. I've got a whole bunch of educational content, and over here on the website you can see loads of other people taking action recently. If you want to get educated, simply scroll underneath the video, click take action or Linktree, and click the option that you want to read more about, or private message me on Twitter. Let's start off with the ebook. This is where you can take action on my ebook, teaches the exact strategy. Head over to the membership level if you want to become a Discord channel member, where you have access to 2 weekly group mentorship calls, or if you want to take action on my 6-hour long pre-recorded course, there's an offer here, and you do get Discord chat for 2 months totally free. Here is my beginner one-to-one mentorship plan, which includes 3 hours of my one-to-one help, the course, and 2 months free in the chat. And there are some other plans here for 5 or 10 hours of my one-to-one help. Use the links down below to private message me on Twitter, or head straight to the website using one of these links to take action. Cheers.